this is. Like, just some more fashion drawings, I think. I'm like literally playing the recording of the video I've edited and I'm just voicing over, so if I sound funny, that's probably why. I guess the concept is, what would they wear if they went on like a little casual date night thing? Date is putting it a little heavily, like it could be like, you're going out with friends or something like that, but I don't know. I like messing around with what my characters would wear. Starting the line art, I usually draw, if you actually see my channel art before, I usually draw the full body underneath the clothes. Not always. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on my mood or how difficult I think the clothing is. I think in this case I just felt like drawing his body underneath, although sometimes it's a little bit of a shame to cover it all up with clothing, especially if they're wearing robes or something very loose. Lately I've been really into that wide pants look with Converse. Actually, you'll see me drawing the Converse right now. I don't know if I would consider it like Y2K fashion these days. I feel like, or like maybe like, yeah, I think it's like kind of Y2K era fashion. Maybe I might be getting the labels wrong, but I see it everywhere on TikTok. Meanwhile, Dante's clothing is more like, I don't know, he's supposed to be like kind of goth cowboy ish, goth cowboy slash mildly 70s look. It's kind of a little bit of a milkshake of things, but he just kind of, I think he can kind of wear stuff that's a little bit out there. Like, you would see him wearing that and you'd be like, wow, I don't think I would wear that, but I think this outfit is fairly normal for him. Or, well, I don't know, maybe to some people this is not a normal outfit. Yum, by contrast, is a little bit, I guess you could say he's a little bit simpler or plainer. He likes things that are comfortable and a little bit loose. So you won't see him wearing skinny jeans or anything like that. But he sometimes dresses like a dad. Like, he's the kind of person who would wear Crocs, like completely unironically, just because he's like, yeah, they're comfy. I like the colors I picked for his skin and hair. It makes him look very strawberry coated for some reason. Breezing through all of these color blocks because it's pretty boring. Now we're starting to add shadows. This is still one of my favorite portions of it just because I feel like I don't do that many fancy things, but when I start putting in shadows, I feel like the form is a lot more understandable and it feels more, I don't know, real, I guess. Looks awkward right now because it's like super dark, but I just keep it really like on 100% while I'm drawing it for maximum like values. And then once I'm done, I'll probably, I think I just lower the opacity afterwards, but it's definitely a lot easier to see if it's 100%, so I don't know if other people do this, but yeah. And I like to play with different directional lighting as well these days, just for practice, I think, because this is not like that serious of a drawing, so I'm just kind of like, what would be a fun lighting angle, but I don't know if it turned out perfect or whatever. Most of the time I'm totally winging it with these lighting cues. By the way, I usually pick like one direction of a light source. So like for Dante's, it's like above his head in the full body version. But after that, I'm just like, I don't really know where all the other light's coming from, so I kind of just make things up. So here I'm starting to do like a paint over adjustment. So basically this is the phase of my drawing where I'm like, I don't feel like redoing the line art, but some parts look like it could be cleaner or could use more detail, or honestly some parts where I'm just like, oh, it just looks incorrect, so let me just paint over it. So it's not like a full paint over because I do like to retain line art and stuff. But yeah, like with the hands, I've like kind of defined them a little bit more because I was like, I don't feel like drawing this, but I'll paint and do lines in like a single layer. And then this is also the point where I do like liquefy or anything like that to kind of adjust any proportions. I just don't feel like redrawing. Liquefy is a great tool, by the way. If you guys don't use it, you probably should. I'm slowly developing my own way of painting where I'm not actually much of a painter, but I do like lighting and other stuff, and I like line art, so I'm trying to develop a style where I could do both, because admittedly painting is easier in many ways, like defining shapes or smoothing out details that would be annoying to redraw and then reflat the colors. And we're done! Yay! Thanks for watching!